Healthy food. Ah, don't give me that look. Come on, we had a deal. If you're gonna sit here all night with Michael, then you're gonna eat healthy food.
I want to be here when he opens his eyes, you know?
You will be.
What did you bring me?
It's steel-cut oatmeal, blueberries, bananas. It's very healthy. It's very good for
I would never eat that, ever.
You know what? I had the chef at the Metro Court make this and walk it across the street. You're gonna thank me when a little girl is born healthy and strong.
Well, thank you.
Nah, it's not so bad. Here.
Yeah, it
Come
is.
on, have a blueberry. How's everybody doing?
Hey. You thought you'd walk in here and find Michael awake, didn't you?
I guess no two patients are the same. Must be almost impossible to determine an accurate timetable for Michael to wake up.
Even more so because the procedure is experimental.
Okay, well, the fact that he's not awake yet doesn't have to be a bad sign, right?
No, the procedure was only done a few hours ago.
Right.
Right now, our main focus is to monitor Michael and guard against infection.
Okay. So that's what we'll do.
See you.
Okay.
Promise to pace yourself, okay?
Yeah. The baby and I are fine. We are.
Okay.
And I know how determined my son is. Michael's gonna wake up, and when he does, we're gonna be here to welcome him.
I wish there was something that I could do.
You know there is.
No. All right, thanks. Thanks for keeping me posted.
Hey, boss. Fresh brewed coffee,
Hey.
Kona beans, ground just the way you like. Some herbal tea for Carly, and some paperwork for the hotel that can't wait for your signature.
Kona coffee, thank you so much.
So I hope you don't mind. I asked with the floor nurse
that's
about
good.
Michael's condition. This morning she said he was stable.
Yeah, his vital signs are good. At least that's what they tell us. He hasn't woken up yet.
Well, that's something he wasn't even supposed to make it through. I mean, that's something, right?
Look, I'm gonna have to wait here until we know more.
Well, you'll hate to hear this, but it turns out you're totally expendable, at least in the short term. Anything at the
really?
hotel I can handle. Anything I can't handle, I can bring to you.
Well, it gives me great peace to know that you're there running the ship.
How's Carly? Don't answer that. I'm a mother. I know exactly how she must be, so.
Well, actually, she's the reason I called you. She has a request.
Anything she needs.
She would like Michael's room ready. She's convinced that he's coming home.
Can you believe Jax brought me oatmeal? So gross. You know, I hate that stuff. It tastes like paste. But Jax says what's good for me is good for the baby, and well, that's what's most important to me is I could be a good mom to you and Morgan. You know, I guess the blueberries are okay. When you were a baby, you loved blueberries. It wasn't until you were older that I couldn't get you to touch fruit. Of course, I blame myself for that because I'm a junk food junkie and all. Hi.
I just thought I'd check on Michael's vitals.
Oh, well, they have nurses that come around to do that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm a neurosurgeon on a power trip.
Took a pretty big ego to go against Dr. Henson and do the surgery. I'm grateful.
Let's save that for when Michael wakes up, all right?
Any minute now.
How are you?
That depends. Do you have a muffin from Kelly's? What is that question? Oh, I had a very healthy breakfast, according to my husband. He said I'll learn to like oatmeal and fruit.
Well, I doubt that, but you will be grateful that you took very good care of yourself and your baby.
Yes.
As am I.
Anything in there I should know about?
Well, there's been no change since the surgery, but Michael is stable. And it's still early.
Yeah, that's what Patrick keeps saying. I'm just patient.
You always are.
You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking how much Michael's gonna love having a little sister. You know, how protective he is with Morgan.
Little baby steps, honey. It was a complicated surgery.
Did you hear what happened in the surgery? Michael's heart stopped. I'm scared to death. I mean, Patrick was amazing. He pulled Michael through. I just can't wait to look him in the eye, you know? I can't wait to hear his voice. It's been a whole year, Mom. I miss my son so much.
Carly wants Michael to know that we've been thinking about him, that he's still very much part of the family. Redoing his room is her way of showing that. I mean, she thinks that everything's gonna go back to normal after he wakes up, you know, exactly how it was before the shooting.
Well, but, you know, there was a really good chance that Michael wasn't even going to make it through the surgery, right? But he did. So maybe you just need to celebrate that.
I know you're saying I shouldn't be so negative, but there are a lot of possibilities here. And if I don't acknowledge them or at least say them out loud, I'm gonna explode.
Okay, well, the last thing we need is for you to have a heart attack. So whatever you need to say, I'm here. Just unload.
Okay, well, there are a lot of things that we don't know. And will Michael be able to speak if he wakes up? Will he be able to walk? Will he even recognize his own mother? I mean, these are all questions that I have that I can't ask in front of Carly.
Jax, these are the same questions that Carly has. But she's just got to keep believing. That's her only option.
So she paints his room and orders furniture? Tells the architect to add another room to the new house? And what if Michael doesn't wake up? Then all we are building are shrines to his memory.
Well, that's the hardest part about faith. You can't do it halfway. You just got to take a leap against logic, against fear, and that's what Carly's doing here. Jax, this isn't about building a room or hanging some curtains or whatever. This is Carly needing to know that you have faith too.